Righty ho! Welcome to week four. Is it four?
Yep.
Week four of Side Hustle School 6 week program, which is super exciting. And seeing a bit of momentum in the chat there, which is great. Some cool things happening. I know that where is she? Kylie Greenwood just went consultant, which is well done.
Woohoo! Well
Yeah,
done, Kylie.
yeah, great work. Anyone else have a rank advancement of any kind? She's pumped about that. Okay, great. How many of you got an enrollment this week? Wonderful. Well done. Awesome. Lana, you only flipping one away from getting on the boat. How good. You'll
Hope you
get
got
there.
your outfit, Lana.
You get there.
Woohoo!
You'll get there. Yep. Couple of you guys. How many of you guys just a couple, one away or two away from qualifying for the yacht? Yep. Oh yeah. Kylie's only a couple away. Maggie? Still time. There's Harper Rose there. Jumping on. Okay, great. Awesome. All right. So let's kick it off. We have a little bit to train on the table. We're going to open up a little bit and get some Q&A rolling about where you're at, where you're stuck and stuff like that. So this will be fun. Let's kick things off with a win of the week, though. So like what happened from last week where you learned about the comp plan to this week, just share in the chat if you want to or unmute and just share a win you've had for this last week. Anything. Anything big, small, or otherwise.
I had a good win.
What was your win, Casey?
A guy that stopped by at the market the other week has used Isogenics previously a couple of times, and I caught up with him and had a really good chat, and he got the 30-day reset to give it another crack and brought some extra products.
Awesome. How good? Re-enrolled. Wonderful.
Yeah, re-enrolled.
There you go. It's about opening people up with questions and getting to dig a bit deeper with them. Great. Well done. Linus had 2 enrollments and on track for a team bonus, which will be awesome. Let's do a couple more. Any wins is fine. Big, small, otherwise.
I've got one.
Yes. Aaron, let's go.
I've been overcoming my fear and connecting with people on Facebook.
Oh, hey, that's good. Have you been talking to people?
Pressing the blue button.
Wow. How's it going?
Yeah, good. And then the people start up a conversation, and then I'm like, oh crap.
Oh, shivers. I don't have to talk to people. Yeah, but people are nice, right?
Yeah, it's good.
There you go. So well done on overcoming the fear. Anyone else want to share a win before we go into the training?
I do.
Yes, Bob.
I have been making at least, but usually more than 5 new friends on Facebook every day. And I did week 1, week 2, week 3 training all in one night
Well done.
after
So you're up to scratch.
being sick for ages.
Yeah. Well, welcome back to the land of the living. And
Feels great.
yes, no doubt about that. Congrats on getting up to date. It's good. That's great that those videos, Alicia's put them there so you can jump in it and check them out. Anyone that's coming on board can really check them out. If you bring someone in for the opportunity and we don't have a live Side Hustle School running, it's nice to be able to bring people in through those videos, and the links there are there as well. So that's great. Well done. Love it. It's nice to see you've committed and showing up, which is fantastic despite being sick. All right. Any final wins?
Yes,
Yes.
I got my
Marilyn.
lady who she started saying I don't want to do a cleanse, and she's done 2.
Great. So she didn't want to do
Yeah,
it. Now you've influenced her to do 2 cleanses.
yeah.
Great. Excellent. Fantastic. It does work better when people cleanse, like it's part of the program when people, big part, big biohack. It's good work. Well done. Love it. Okay, great. And big congrats to Kylie and Aaron who did an epic event in New Zealand. 42 people in the room. This is really phenomenal. Yeah, had 72 people say yes, 42 show up, and I think 11 enroll. Some rank advancements, 4 or 5 new people coming to Thrive. Great work, great massive action, which is wonderful. And so, yeah, hopefully getting some more people now between now and 3rd of March, jump on the boat. And if you get on the boat, it's going to be so good. We're going to have some cool things planned for that crew. And we've got something cool planned that we want to share with you at the end of this call. So, how many of you come to Thrive, the event? Thrive. Wonderful. Excellent. How good. Good one, Maggie. Great. How many of you don't know what Thrive is? The ones coming like, I actually don't know what it is, but I'm coming. Okay, great. So Thrive is a big 3-day event that's coming up. I believe it's 15, 16, 17. Is that the dates? Am I wrong? Or is it 14th, 15th, 16th? Friday, Saturday, Sunday of that date rank. 14th, 15th, 16th?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a big once a year celebration event for Isagenix in Australia. So people from all over Australia will fly. Actually, a friend of ours, he's flying in from Canada. You'll definitely want to talk to him at the event because he makes about, I don't know, 100 grand a month with Isagenix. You could live off it. And so he's flying in and some other people there. So you're going to really enjoy that 3-day weekend. There's so many cool things coming up that you're going to learn there. They're going to do some training on some cool things that we can't divulge with you. But if you're a manager or above, how many of you are manager rank or above? Okay, excellent. So there's a leadership meeting for you to attend. This has got some epic training in it that we know of. And it's going to be good. And there's networking drinks after that and so forth. So if you're not a manager rank yet, you know from last week with Andrew teaching the comp plan, you know what a manager is now? What is a manager? Does anyone know?
You share with two people and they both share with two people.
That's it. Yeah. So you develop 2 consultants, personally enroll 2 consultants. Yep. So you enroll 2 customers and they share with their own 2 customers. So yep, absolutely. So if you haven't hit manager yet, that's the next rank to go for after consultant. So what's consultant? Anyone know?
Enroll 2 people, one on the left, one on the right.
Yep, that's it. And then what comes after manager?
Director.
Director. What's director?
6 consultants.
Yeah, 6 active consultants. And then what comes after director?
Executive.
Yeah, executive. What's executive, Aaron?
10 consultants.
10 consultants. They can be on all one side or they have to be split a certain way?
Evenly, left and right.
Evenly, 5 on the left and 5 on the right when you first go executive. And then after that, to maintain the rank, you can have 8 and 2, 6 and 4, 3 and 7. It doesn't matter after that. You've got to go 5 and 5 each side. Okay, great. If you're worried or confused about that and you're only new to this program, don't worry. It's very normal. So if that just sounded like a different language to you, all will be fine. Okay, great. So, yeah. Let's do a quick group photo. So on the count of 3, give me your best funny face. Ready? 1, 2, 4, 5. Didn't say 3. 3. All right, cool. I have a delayed screen grab now, so I have to like hit it then. That's like a family portrait. It's really weird. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm just going to save this before we go on. And can someone share with me, how do you graduate from Side Hustle School?
Enroll 2 people.
Yes, enroll 2 people. So just a show of hands, I'd love to know how many of you have, since Side Hustle School started, that is, how many of you have actually graduated so far, well, you know you're going to graduate from Side Hustle School? Hands right up. Do a double hands, I can't see. Okay, so since Side Hustle School started, you've enrolled 2? How many of you enrolled 2? Okay, that's good, great. How many of you just need 1 more? Okay, flipping X, so close. How good. Great, excellent. Okay, so you probably do that this week. So a couple of things. The first one, we're going to share something cool with you and let us know what you think about this. How many of you have got a Team Eagle hoodie? Okay, great. How do you earn those?
Become manager.
Well, yeah, it used to vary, but it's usually given to a valedictorian of Side Hustle School. So the person who sticks out, who comes through Side Hustle School, who really goes the extra mile and dominates the school, they get that as a gift as valedictorian. So if you see someone with a Team Eagle jersey on, they've either won it from Side Hustle School or another competition we've run for that specifically. You can't just buy it, you have to earn it. However, how many of you would love some Team Eagle merch to just wear? Great, excellent. How many of you would love some merch that you can wear all year round? Okay, cool, great. So here's what we've done. If you can just, oops, check it out. Let us know what you think of this. We've got this new Team Eagle shirt. And so, do you like the design of it? Yes?
It's
No?
a vibe.
It's a vibe? Awesome.
When can we get it?
We modeled it off ClickFunnels styling, so there you go. Good question. Probably can get it soon. How many of you? Let me just do this. Stop sharing the screen for a second. So that's what it looks like. How many of you would like one of these? Cool. How many of you do you like one before the event, the Thrive event? Yeah, it'd be cool to come on the boat with it. All right. So we just did the render for it, so we can get these and we can order them in. So if Alicia organizes that to do that, how much do you reckon they'll be, Alicia?
I think around $30.
$30. So if you want a shirt, for the Team Eagle hoodies, you earn it through when we give that to you. It's actually like a black or a gunmetal gray. It's not blue, just because I think it's just a better color.
We were just going to gauge tonight to see if it's going to be popular or not. I was like, ooh, how's this going to go? But you guys seem to be keen to get the t-shirts, which is so cool. So we got the prototype today, obviously what it's going to look like. And then Lloyd and I were going to actually go into the shop and choose the t-shirt to make sure it's a nice t-shirt. But we're going with black and white to answer Lana's question in the chat.
Black and white. Awesome. And anyone can get these, so you can just grab it. Good to go, so that you can be part of gang. But
So I think the easiest way to facilitate this just going forward, if you do want a t-shirt for Thrive, just message me tonight on Facebook or message me now on Facebook and say, yes, I'm in for a t-shirt. And then that way I can just know and gauge like how many t-shirts we want. And then we can discuss sizes and payment and whatnot going forward. But tonight, just say, yes, I'm in for a t-shirt. And then we can go from there. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. And then we can order all the t-shirts in bulk, and then we can bring them to Thrive on Friday and then hand them out to everyone.
Marvelous. Okay, cool. Great. Excellent. There you go. So that'll be fun. Yes, I'm in for the t-shirt. Azar. Okay, cool. All right, wicked. But the hoodies will stay and remain earned only. So if you see someone with a hoodie, go give them a tap on the bum and say, give me your best tip you've learned, because obviously you know what you're doing. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, next part of this is double point. How many of you are in the running for Colorado? Yep. Free trip to Colorado for celebration. Oh, Kylie and Aaron are on the leaderboard there. There's a few more of you on the leaderboard. Katrina's on the leaderboard. She's actually qualified, I think. I'm pretty sure you've qualified, haven't you? You're in
How
gold
do we
now.
qualify for Colorado?
I'm in second or third spot.
Are you in yellow riding?
Not yet. I've just got one more consultant to make.
Okay, so one consultant to make, and you've qualified and won that trip, which will be epic, or seemingly won it, because double points has actually just been announced.
Which is why I'm going to go consultant this week.
Yeah, smart. So, Colorado double points. How you win Colorado is you enroll, I think it's 10 people, and develop at least, is it 1 or 2 consultants?
You just need 4 points for
Rank advancement points.
rank advancement.
Okay, so if you develop a couple consultants, so if you go manager and you roll 10 people, you're in with a chance. This is for people in Australia, New Zealand. This is an ANZ promotion only. USA, Canada, and Europe have their own derby that's running to earn a trip to Colorado. So we'll have to dig in. Melissa Corsiato knows the Canadian one, so she's running for that. So if you shoot her a message, she will know. We can ask her in the chat as well. And so, yes, if you're in ANZ, it's certainly something you can still win, because it's wide open. That's why the double points are coming in, to give people a chance to win a trip. So there you go. If you enroll, there, Katrina's put in the chat, if you enroll 5 people this week and get 1 rank advancement, you'll qualify for the trip. So if you've ever wanted to see something very plain vanilla, it's very well cleverly crafted. It's like that is the goal for the week. Imagine what it would be like to just enroll 5 people, get a rank advancement, and bang, we're in Colorado hanging out on a free trip, and you get to be spoiled by Isagenix, get a free trip plus all this cool training and meet new people. It's just why? How many of you won a trip with the company before? How would you best describe these trips?
Life-changing.
Life-changing.
20,
Huh?
staying in 20-star resort feeling.
Staying in 20-star resort feeling. There you go. Oh, poor Kylie enrolled 3 people today, but it was before 7. That's okay, Kylie. We know you've got more in you. If you do another 5, go ham, go big, go play big. You'll qualify for Colorado and you'll smash it. I know it's sad. We didn't really know when they were going to start that. Very mean. But there's a lot of people that haven't enrolled anyone, so there you go. Yes, all expenses, flights and accommodation included. Yeah, and they really spoil you there at those events. Excellent, fantastic. Okay, some important updates just quickly before we jump into the training. for the Eat for Free Club link, just pull that up quickly. eatforfreeclub.info. Click on that. And the wonderful Franny has been kind enough to do this video for us. This is the new orientation video. So if someone starts, obviously they have all the guide buttons to push here to get set up, which is awesome. But she's done this epic video. It's only 7 minutes, and she's just walking through the entire Eat for Free Club setup. So when you enroll someone and you send them the congratulations message, say congratulations, make sure you click on this link, eatforfreeclub.info, and do all the steps at the top. You can just tell them to watch the orientation video, and it literally steps it out. Franny really goes through every single button here, so you don't have to explain anything. They can watch the orientation, and it's literally her just how do you do a shake day, how to do a cleanse day, what the Facebook group means. She's literally every button gets discussed in her video, including how to share with a friend with a YouTube clip, how to register on WhatsApp. It's all there. So when you do get someone started, you send them this link to plug in. They're really plugged in. And so thanks for Franny doing that for us. It's wicked. If you want to go check it out, go have a watch of it so you know what they know and say. And that just makes it even easier again. When you get someone started, you just don't have to do much work. We want to make sure you don't have to do as much work. Most of your stuff shouldn't be helping them with products or anything like that. It should really just be helping them with encouragement. So when you bring someone on, the systems will do the heavy lift. The products will work. You don't have to go do push-ups at their house or eat broccoli with them or anything like that. You don't let them live in their house, and you don't have to do any of that. Let the products do the work and let the system do the heavy lifting for plugging them in and all the things available to you to leverage, right? So just work less hard and mainly just build relationships and rapport with people that, you know, your customers bringing them in. And of course, Alicia put in the Side Hustle School videos at the very bottom of this. So if you're ever wondering where to find these replays, they're here, right? So the orientation video there you watched before you began Side Hustle School, week 1, week 2, week 3, and then you'll see week 4, 5, 6 go in there, which is epic. And then you got these awesome links, right? Google Doc with the scripts, how to use a teleprompter on CapCut, how to do a reel, how to download your Facebook friends, all here. It's really good. So you can really, so Barb, you can really go through this and really sink your teeth into this. One thing we can't do though is we can't like motivate you to do stuff. We can do our best on these live calls, but if it's going to be, it's up to me. Meaning you've just got to sit there and go through it and get it done. So you'll see some other stuff here. The BAM trackers there, social media guide, download Facebook friends list, Biohack Masterclass slides. So if you ever want to run a Biohack Masterclass, the slides are there. If you ever want to run your own Shake Up Your Finances Masterclass slides, they're there. Everything's there for you. Nothing's a secret. We have it all there, right? So you can have at it, Hoss. You can do what you want when you want. You don't have to ask permission. Just go for it. So Aaron and Kylie use those slides on the weekend to run the Rediscover You. And I know that Melissa's running her first masterclass with those slides. And anytime you want to run it, you're welcome to. You'll see a lot of people who have been in a while, they'll probably want to run their own. And that just helps. You got to just change it a little bit, put your own pictures and stuff in there, but it's not that difficult. If you ever want some help with it and you want to run your own, just let us know. If we can help, we will. That's it. Okay, so let's go to the training. Let's just do, what do you want to be trained on? Because so far we've covered really how to connect with people. We've covered what to do when someone's interested. So open them up with questions, add them to the Facebook group, tag them in the video, and follow them up. That's pretty much how you get them started. They watch the video and it explains everything for you. And then how to send a cart link, they enroll, how to set them up. It's all really on the Eat for Free Club link anyway. As you roll down those steps, it's all right there. You just have to read the next step, the next step, the next step. And we did the comp plan, or Andrew trained on the comp plan last week. Did you enjoy that? The compensation plan last week? Yep, excellent. So you know how to get paid, you know how to do the business. What is it that, and you know how to generate leads, you got to do reels, it's like, you know, talk to people. It's all pretty well been covered in 3 weeks. It's not that difficult, thankfully. It's a simple business. What would you like to be trained on today?
I just have a question about last week's training. You know how it says you've got to get a certain number of consultants in a certain number of days, like in a time frame?
That's to get the crystal bonuses.
Right, okay. So if you get, so say we enrolled someone today, and then 2 months later you enroll another one, it's
the date from when you go it's the date from when you go associate.
Okay.
So from the day you go associate, click the button to go associate. From that day on, it's the time begins.
All right. And but then once you reach, say you get consultant, at that point in time, then the time starts ticking. Is that right? Is that how that works?
Well, so when you go associate,
yeah,
the time begins. So you've got 60 days from when you're going associate to go manager to get the Crystal Manager bonus.
Yeah.
And then you've got effectively from day of associate 120 days to get the director bonus. And 180 days
from the day you become an associate, you got 180 days or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
You get Crystal Executive. And sometimes the Isagenix will do what's called a Crystal Reset, where they'll reset everyone in the company from day 0, and you can get all the bonuses again.
Okay. I wondered how it worked if you didn't make that first cut.
If you don't make the timings, you still get the rank, but you just don't get that Crystal bonus that's the actual bit of money. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep. Definitely. Cool. Okay, so Katrina wants to how to help customers share. Franny wants handling objections. I spend time with customers giving them samples. If I resist, goes to me when it comes to sharing. How to go over some fear when first. How to overcome the fear when first starting. Okay. So how to help customers share? You've got to just keep an eye out when it's a customer. You just got to keep your eye out for their very first win. That's all. And their first win will come in about 2 weeks, generally. And when they're excited about that win, like, oh my God, I've lost 3 kilos, it's amazing. You just got to ask them to share that one line that they did onto their Facebook. If they're not open to it, they're not open to it. But getting them onto Zoom calls and building a relationship with them and encouraging them really helps to want to share. And if they're not going to share it on their Facebook, then obviously the first step is to share in the Facebook group where it's private. And you just ask for help. Hey, would it really help me? It would really help others and inspire them if you could share this one little win, this sentence, no pictures, no bikini stuff, nothing like that. Just this one little sentence. Could you post that in that private group? And you're just letting them, you're just releasing the grip they have on doing nothing and just see what they want to do, right? And if you've built rapport with them and developed them in terms of your friendship with them, then they're likely to say yes. But if they haven't ever done it, then I would encourage you to enroll someone for not just the products, but the opportunity, including the ability to build a little business on the side as well as have physical results. So if you enroll someone who's a distributor, so someone straight away for the opportunity, right, then they're going to be more open to sharing straight away. So there's a lady that came to the event in New Zealand just the other day on Saturday, and I did the opportunity present. So Kylie Aaron did the Rediscover You presentation, which was really well done. And then after that, I did the opportunity presentation, the Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. She joined, I think she was going to join the Rediscover one anyway, but she joined the opportunity, and I think she's already got 2 people ready to go. And so she was, when you bring them in for an opportunity, they're far more open to sharing. It doesn't mean you're going to get them in straight away, but I do know for a fact that if you come in for the opportunity, that we're more open to sharing. So I like to.
She's also going to have a party next weekend.
Oh, amazing.
So she's got about 6 people coming to her party already.
Okay, awesome. So you see when they come in for an opportunity, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. So what you'll want is someone says, oh, this is awesome. Great. Okay. Well, I need to lose weight anyway. So, and that's when you know. You're like, oh, damn, that's perfect. So that's the best way to do it. And the way to get people in for the opportunity is to just ask more people if they're looking for an opportunity. It's just a different offer than a health offer. So there's 2 offers you have in this company. There's 2 offers to offer people. There's an offer to help them change their health. Generally, it's their weight and energy. And there's another offer to help them develop another little side income or an opportunity to have a little side business on their phone. And both offers are fine, but you will find they'll be more open to sharing if they come in for the opportunity offer. Okay? And the opportunity offer doesn't mean you have to have all these amazing business results. It just means you have to have at least been paid, you have to have at least been to an event, and you have to have at least had some product results. So it's not massive. My sister introduced us to the opportunity like 60 days into the products. I kind of knew a little bit about it. I think Aaron was brought in by Reese for the products, but probably knew a little bit about an opportunity as well. He probably spoke to you a little bit about that, and then you're open to it. So You have to talk about an opportunity at some point, even if your customers are there, to say, hey, are you open to an opportunity to share these products and make some income? And you can invite them to the Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. But you've got to lead with the opportunity to get people who are opening up faster. That's all I can tell you, is that that's the fastest way to develop people to become consultants and beyond. I personally don't enroll people for products, if that gives you a clue, because I find it very difficult to bring in a customer and try and turn them into someone who's ambitious to build a business. That's why I run the Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. We only run the biohack one so that we can get you your first 5, 10 customers. You will still always find customers, without a doubt. That you will. People need health. There's nothing that works. You'll always get customers. You'll forever. You'll be able to. But don't be afraid to offer the opportunity too. Like, it's a real opportunity. It's a great one. And you all have this at your fingertips. You may see me run the Shake Up. You think, oh, only Lloyd can run the opportunity. It's not true at all. You have your own business center. You're allowed to develop your own distributor straight away. So if you can think of someone that comes to mind, like we were talking to Sammy, who was enrolled by it's Tommy's wife, that was enrolled by Kylie and Aaron. And she said just on Saturday, she said, Lloyd, wait till my sister, learns a bit more about this. She's going to be awesome at the opportunity. So it could be someone someone you have to think about who would be good at this. And you're okay to tell them too, hey, I think you'd be really good at this opportunity that I run. Well, what is it? Oh, it's this cool thing I do from my phone. It's a side hustle. There's a little webinar on it. Would you like to come along? Check it out. But if you're not asking them, the answer is always going to be no. But I would pose this question to, how many of you started for the products? Where'd Maggie go? Is she still here? Maggie, Rook. Where'd she go?
Hello, I'm here. Sorry.
Great. I have a question for you. Did you start for the products? With Franny talk to you about the products first or the opportunity?
Products.
Okay, so how did you get onto this call?
She asked me if I wanted to be more involved in it and make some money.
Okay.
And I was like, sure.
Have you still got that message she sent you?
Probably. Well, we send a lot of messages. It'll be back a fair bit.
Sure. But she did send you a message, right?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, great. And so you said yes to that.
Yep.
So if you ever want to duplicate that to anyone you bring in for the products, what would be the best approach?
For me to get someone else to do the products or this?
No. Let's say you helps a few people. Once you help a few people get started for the products, how would you approach getting them to come in for the opportunity? Like what happened to you?
I'd go about it the same way. Franny just told me that she's doing this side hustle school. It teaches you about the products, how to get more people involved, and how you can make money using the system and get your products paid for. And she pretty much just we had a call and she explained kind of what happens in it and how it would work out.
So if you wanted to help someone get started for that, you could send them the same message Franny sent you?
Yeah, pretty much.
And organize a call with Franny where she can tell that story to that same person?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then they can come into Side Hustle School.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay.
And from memory, Maggie, you were on the Shake Up Your Finances masterclass.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
When was that?
Just before Side Hustle School, where we spoke about Side Hustle School at the very end.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would say the easiest way to get them to the opportunity is get them on that masterclass. If you're struggling with getting people on that masterclass and you're like, well, it's not working, then run it. Run it. You have so much more authority to enroll people when it's you delivering the masterclass. So I'm talking to our executives now, not the people that just started. I wouldn't expect you to learn how to run a webinar, but we've been running webinars for many years, and some of you are great at it, at running webinars, but you're not going to get great unless you do it. So I would encourage you, if you want to get people started for the opportunity, run the webinar. It's so much easier when you say, hey, I'm running a webinar, right? And, Franny's run money masterclasses before. She can probably do it staying on her head. And you don't have to be way up. People just relate so well to the smaller stories. you know, like made 100K. Like Shane and Shay got a great story with how they've invested their proceeds. They're real students of the money of the Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. So if you've followed any of that path from that masterclass, and you can show, yes, I've made a little bit of, yes, I've got results physically, great. I had a transformation of some kind. I've made at least $1, so I know how to make money online. And you've done something with the funds. You've either put it in your mortgage or you've put it into an index fund or whatever. Then you know the I quadrant too. So you actually know all the quadrants. You've done it already. It's just that you've got to go and deliver the masterclass to a small group of people. And you're welcome to do that anytime. We've got the slides, go for it. So I would say that learning to bring people in for the opportunity is how you develop consultants faster. Not just consultants, but managers, directors, and executives. And everyone's welcome to do that. You don't have to wait. Hopefully that answers that question. I just find it easier if people come in for both. It's called the top-down approach, where you approach them for the opportunity and they happen to want to lose weight or get in shape or have more energy. It's very difficult to go bottom up, where you say, hey, would you like a health result? They go, yes. And then say, by the way, would you want a business? And they go, because in their head, they're like, oh, shit, cold calling, sending people, being annoying. It's not my thing. That you can't see the embers of ambition in them. So I would say for you, Katrina, run a masterclass. That's your next gig. That's what I'd encourage you to do. You do it standing on your head too. Piece of piss, easy. You smash it. Yep. If you want to warm up, run the Rediscover one first, because your whole area is health. You got a big authority there, but run an opportunity one. Like, I don't know, there's so many people out there who aren't making much money, and they're running big opportunity things for other companies, and they're just doing it, and like they're dominating. So it's okay, particularly someone like you guys who have made 6 figures or more. I think it's just the time to transition, right? So there you go. My sister started talking, when she enrolled us, she started talking to a guy called Drew about the opportunities in New Zealand just straight away. And he was like, boom, 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 went up to director, flipping, boom. And she used to nurse. She had no business experience. So getting them to events is effective. So inviting them to any masterclasses that are on, even if they're already customers, invite them again. Invite them to the Shake Up Your Finances masterclass. Invite them into Side Hustle School. If they come to that, they can come in. Obviously, being in here is really a great way to do it. And inviting them to Thrive. Inviting them to events. Inviting them to, like Kylie and Aaron's type of event. Inviting them into your home. Doing an opportunity meeting at your home. I find online super effective, but you can do it offline as well. But I would say try bringing people in for the opportunity, and you'll find it a lot simpler to help them share with too. They'll just be ready. Like what happened to Ilda. She came in and bang, she's having a launch party next week. That's the speed. That's how it's called speed networking. And the folks in the United States do it this way. And when Australia was really a massive momentum, it was because everyone was leading with the opportunity. And for some reason, then everyone went back to leading with the products. So if you're wanting to speed up your business build, I would say start talking about the opportunity as well. Okay. When I say talk about the opportunity, I don't mean post about money. Just so that's very clear with people. Doesn't mean post about money. It means post about the opportunity. What you're doing, right? Like those of you winning boat trips and events in Colorado, post all that stuff so that people know what you're up to. But they're not going to like jump over the fence and come in. Oh, can you tell me about? But they are going to respond to your messages for saying, hey, just curious, do you know anyone who's looking for an opportunity? Because I've got this really good one. They're going to be more responsive to that if they see you're posting cool shit. And they're waiting for you to invite them to take a look. And so I think it goes hand in hand with your posting. So you just do both. How is a launch party done? There's actually a video in the Eat for Free Club link. There we go. If you watch this video, Bob, it'll tell you how to do a launch party. It's basically it's like having a little webinar, but you just have it at your house. Just invite 2 or 3, 4 friends over to your house, tell them your story, show them the products, and then if they want to start, you send them the link. And if they don't, that's okay too. So it's very simple stuff. Doesn't have to be massive, but you're welcome to invite people to your house. Face-to-face event. Okay. What other questions here? Handling objections. Which one's Franny?
I think it's more so the confidence in face-to-face handling them too. I just always go with feel, felt, found.
Cool. Okay.
Simple.
Yeah.
I know there's the Eat for Free Club link, but just in person, like I think short and sharp, and just I bring it back to Whoop. But I think that could be a real fear for people.
Sure. Story sharing is the way to overcome objections. Yeah. So like, oh, that reminds me of my friend, John, right? He was like that. And what he found was blah, 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 blah. So like sharing stories of others, I was talking to this couple on the weekend and they seemingly had every single objection under the sun. And it was just a matter of sharing these little quips with them, like, oh, I want to know about the ingredients. I'm like, have you ever been Macca's before? They go, yeah. I'm like, did you ask about the ingredients of the cheeseburger? Oh, no. So I want to look at more stuff. I'm like, you can look at more stuff. It's going to take a while. Or you could just try it out and just relax on the 30-day money-back guarantee and send it back if it doesn't work. Because otherwise it's going to take you forever to go through all the journal article reports. It's going to take you a long time. How soon did you want to see results? Sooner or later? So it's like little quips like that help you overcome the objections.
So do you just find that over time you've just learnt those little one-liners for each kind of objection, or is it just...
Yeah, pretty much. But you've got to decipher whether it's an objection or they're actually saying no.
Yeah.
And most people can't decide the difference. So if they're actually like very positive about it, but still unsure, they'll say, yeah, but I'm just not sure about the ingredients or this or that. And the whole idea of objections is to say, it sounds like this is worrying you. So how do I handle objections? The best way to handle objections when you first start is if someone has some, say, look, I can get that answered for you, but I'll have to talk to my friend. So you phone a friend, but you don't phone them, you just put them in a 3-way chat on Messenger. That's the best way to overcome objections. If someone's talking to you and you don't understand how to answer the question, just say, I'm brand new, I don't know, but would it be okay if I put you in a group chat so that my friend who helped me start can answer these for us? That's the best way. Does that make sense? Let the person who helped you start answer the questions for you, and then you learn in the group chat by how they respond. Yeah? And you'll see most of them aren't really objections. They're just saying no, but they don't know how to say no. So they just throw up a smoke screen like it's about the price or it's about this. At the end of the day, you don't have to convince them. So don't freak out. Just make sure they're in the group. Tag them in a story every single day. Keep posting your results all the time. Circle back to them and be in their life until such time as they realize that it's real and the results they can't get anywhere else, and they'll start. But yeah, you do learn over time how to handle objections. But if you can get them on your webinar or to an event, like the webinar handles the objections. It really does. It handles a lot of them. And so the video itself handles a fair few of them. I'd be interested to see what objections you have. Money?
Yeah.
Well, okay. If it's a money objection, there's two things missing. One of two things. One, they haven't actually identified how much pain they're in, so they actually don't know why they want to change. So you can go back and re-ask them some deeper questions. So you could say to them, hang on a second, let's just take a step back. Why is it you wanted to learn more about this? What was it you wanted to achieve again? I forgot. Oh, I want to get healthy. Oh, yeah, why was that again? Oh, yeah, so my kids. Oh, so you want to be a better parent, right? So you can say, when you said you wanted to be a better parent, were you serious or just kidding around? And that will redeploy them to say whether they're serious or just mucking you around. And you can say that to them. The other thing that might be missing is the value is not there. They can't see the value. So what you can do is start stacking the value. So, well, if you could start on the 14-day pack for $275, and I could do this with you, and I could do this, and guarantee this, and if I'm wrong, get your money back, would that help? So you just got to restack the value, right? So if you could start for $275, and I could guarantee you 3 kilos gone in the next 2 weeks, and if I'm wrong, give you a full refund plus $25 for wasting your time, would that be a value? Just make it irresistible for them. And change it a little bit. Say, what if I add this and add this and do this and do this and do this and do this? It just becomes so insurmountable. Their value just becomes a no-brainer. Right? So that's two things. Add the value and then also just rediscover their pain. There's a reason why they reached out to you in the first place, or there's a reason why they responded to your message saying, yes, I'm interested. You just got to find out what that reason really is. That's why it's better to spend the time at the front to ask the questions. Because if you don't ask them at the front, you're going to end up having to go back and ask them again anyway. Right? Opening people up with asking questions is part of the sell. It does the selling. If you ask really great questions to begin with, they will sell themselves. How many of you love bugging people to sell to them and pressure sell them into things? How many of you would love people to sell themselves and you don't really do anything? Great. So if your hand is up, get really good at question asking. And it will seem ridiculous, like, I'm really not doing anything here. Yeah, that's right. You're asking great questions. They're just like, boom, boom. They'll sell themselves. They will sell themselves. If you really want to get good at conversation with people, like to build rapport and talk to people, and it's called active listening, then you've got to get a book called Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. And you must learn this framework called labeling and mirroring. It's in the book. And it's really powerful stuff, that particular labeling and mirroring framework. And if you just read the book for that part, just those pages, and then throw the book away. But just read it for that part and use it. I've not read the rest. I mean, there's some in the rest of the book, but that's a very powerful framework. That helps. Alicia's popped the questions you ask people at the start, right?
That's an interesting point, Lloyd, because you helped me get that guy over the line.
Yeah, but I didn't, because the system did it. You're just not following the system.
No, that's my point. The same guy 3 months ago, I didn't ask the questions and I lost him, and now he's back. So
yeah, but you notice when we went through them, all I was doing, you noticed, was asking some simple questions.
Yeah,
like they're all here. I think you just didn't realize that was actually what was possible. You're like, what? Really? Just ask these questions like in the link and it works? And it just does. Granted, the one we last in at the end wasn't in there, but it's just we could have a bit of fun with it too.
Yeah, that was funny.
But you see, we just asked these questions. What are you wanting to achieve? Why do you want to achieve it? He answered all these perfectly. If I could help you with it, what's stopping you? Oh, this and this. Cool. If it's all here. If you just do this and share your photo, they're gonna want to lean in and watch a video. But here's the tip. When you add them to the Facebook group and you tag them in the video, the webinar replay, say to them, hey, I just added you to the group. Did you get the invitation? That's where the follow-up starts, at the very beginning. Right? Don't be afraid to ask them, hey, I just sent you the link to join the group. Did you get it? Yep, got it. Great. Next one. Hey, I just tagged you in that 20-minute video that explains this program. Did you get the tag? Yep, got it. So you're leading them the whole way. And then, let the day go by, and in the next couple of hours, just message them, hey, did the video make sense? So you've done like 3 follow-ups, like within the space of a couple of hours. Okay? Yep, made sense. Awesome. Which pack are you wanting to start on? Just be on them. Once they've shown interest, you've got to ask the questions, add them to the group, follow up, 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 start. When they start, then you can build rapport and trust with them, get them results, help them share, bring them to an event, bring them to the webinars, bring them to Side Hustle School. That's the objective, right? Okay. Okay, so Karen says, I have 2 customers that just won't answer my messages when I check in with them, so I don't know if they're doing it right or getting results. What do you do with those people? Both turn off the subscription. What I do personally with them is, at the beginning that was different. What I would do now, as opposed to what I probably did at the start, I would just call that out. And I would simply say, hey, I noticed you haven't replied to my messages and you turned off your subscription. I'm assuming you don't want to do it anymore, which is totally fine, but just let me know. Either way, I'm all good. Did it not work for you? You're not happy with it? Do you think you're not happy with me? Just ask them. If something's on your mind, ask it. Just what you're there. Hey, just checking in. I'm not sure whether you're doing it right or getting results or even happy at all. But I noticed you turned off your subscription. Are you upset with me? See what they say. You'll get a surefire. You'll get an answer pretty quick. Okay. How to invite people to events. What are you up to on the 14th of March? First question. What are you up to on 14th March? Or if it's a webinar, what are you up to? When's the next webinar? 25th Feb to 25th Feb. No, not much. Why? What's on? This is epic webinar that's running based on this thing that I did to lose 10 kilos, and there's a couple of spots available. Did you want the link to register? That's how you'd invite them to events. And it's a send the voice message invitation too. Yeah. Who's ever sent someone a voice message to invite them to an event? Alana, what would you say to someone?
I would say, what are you up to on the 14th of Feb? And they're like, nothing. And they're like, oh, awesome. Well, I've actually got this really kick-ass cool high-diving event that's really supportive, and it talks about health and supporting other women. Would you be interested?
Great. Awesome.
Depending the event.
Cool. And what do they say?
Yeah, sure. I'll check my diary. Or can the kids come? Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Pop
great.
yourself on mute and just listen.
Yeah. Great. And sometimes they don't reply, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great, cool. So it's just inviting them. I think it's just understanding that if you don't invite them, the answer is always no. And I remember when I went to invite this lady once, I was sitting in my office, this is years ago, celebration events coming up. I really thought she'd be great at the business. I really wanted her to be there. And I was so scared of inviting her because I was so scared of her saying no. I put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. And I was like, oh, God, she's going to say no. So I myself, I'm like, well, if you don't ask her, the flipping, she's going to definitely say no. So I remember sending her a voice message, and I'm like, Julie, there's an event coming up. You and Jace would love to come. You'd be so good at this. I'd love for you to come. Anyway, let me know. And she went, yeah, we'd love to come. I was like, yes. And they came and they went director, and we had launch parties at their house. It was epic. She did really well. And so, yeah, just if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Just rip the Band-Aid off and send it. Cool. All right. So let's do this then. Does that help you? Some of this training help you? It's helpful?
I had a question, Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
With the questions, I often will ask question 1 saying, can I ask you questions? And they say yes.
Yeah.
And then they seem to go do something. So it takes ages to get through all the questions if I even get to number 4.
Okay.
That they're not in their worst pain yet.
Oh, no. So just reframe the first sentence. Say, do you have a jiffy, or do you have a spare 60 seconds to answer 4 questions?
Great. I wondered say how many questions can I ask?
Yeah, are you available right now to answer 4 quick questions for me that will determine whether you're a good fit?
Great, thank you.
And if they say, oh, not right now, then you say, cool, when are you free? 6? Cool, I'll message you at 6. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Franny said, what Franny put in the chat. You never know. You know, people are really waiting to be invited to an event because most people live very monotonous, boring, repetitive lives, and they're kind of praying that something will change in their life, but they don't know what it is. They don't know who's going to ask them, and they're probably waiting for a chance. Like at the event on Saturday, a lot of people were like, oh shit, this sounds pretty cool. Go to the Gold Coast for 3 days and hang out with cool people. Okay, fuck. What else? Not much else going. What else? I mean, there's other things to do, but it's usually not with other people. It's normally by themselves, or, you know, it's a lonely world out there for a lot of people. So inviting them to the event is plugging into a community.
And I really think too, it's just like there's no magical words when it comes to inviting someone to something. It's a matter of like knowing the person and being completely honest. So whatever's going on, like what Lloyd was saying in your mind, like, I don't know what this event is about, but I was on the Zoom call and everyone's excited about it and I can't wait to go, but I don't really want to go alone. Come with me, you know, things like that. So a very like real life example, I started hot Pilates. Has anyone ever done hot Pilates before? It's like my favorite workout of all workouts I've ever done in my whole life. Anyways, I did this class not knowing what it was, and I came out and I messaged my older sister straight away and I was like, just did hot Pilates, loved it. You'll love it too. She's like, send me the link, I'm booking in, right? And then she came along, she did the session, she signed up to the gym. I just said like I didn't have this made up invitation for her to come to the gym. So I think sometimes it comes from your excitement. It comes from inviting them and they're just like, yeah, I'm ready to try something new. I'm ready to go somewhere new. I'm ready to meet new people. And so there's no magical words. We can give you scripts, of course, but I think it's just knowing the person and explaining why you're inviting them to it that really will pay dividends, I think, with them saying yes and showing up as well.
Agreed. No, Belinda, you can invite anyone to the Thrive event, run your own ticket winning competition, do a Facebook Live on it for all anyone cares. Go for it. Yeah. Bring someone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hubby's not going to be here, and I've asked a couple of girlfriends, but they're not going to be around in the event time frame. So I'm like, oh, it's short notice, I know. So I thought, well, if I maybe put it out as a, I don't know, competition for somebody to win the ticket.
Yep. Definitely. 100%.
Okay.
Get them to have some skin in the game so they show up to it though, because if you give it to them and they haven't paid anything, they might let you down last minute.
Yeah.
So get them to put some sort of skin or
Yep.
figure it out. But that's
like
a
a
great
deposit.
Yeah, just something like that. Yeah, otherwise they bail out. There's no skin in the game.
Yeah.
Just do
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah, you definitely can. You can bring anyone to our events, really, if they got a ticket. And you
Awesome.
can
Thank
bring
you.
anyone to the webinars too, and we're running some very soon.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool, great. All right, so let's do this. Then we'll go into a breakout room together. There's 29 of us. We'll do a breakout room. Just going to share the one thing that you learned from this call that you're going to implement now. That you're going to implement this week. Okay, so we'll do 8 rooms. 22, 3, 4. Yep, we'll see. Just share with what you learned and what you're going to implement this week. What you learned, what you're going to implement this week. All right, welcome back to the half the people are back. There you go. Hey, you on Mario? Hey, you on Martin?
Hello. Oh,
Hey.
I'm off mute.
Where's your shirt, Martin?
Too hot. Just flexing.
All right. Okay. So, how many of you met someone new?
Yeah.
Excellent. Fantastic. How many of you are going to meet them at the event coming up?
I'm hoping so.
Excellent. Fantastic. Now you know someone, right? A bit more. You'll be able to meet them in real life. Great. And so, what's one thing you learned, and what are you going to do and implement this week?
Use the opportunity.
You're gonna offer the opportunity as well as the products.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yep. Fantastic.
Stick
Great.
with the system.
Stick with the system. How many are going to stick with the system? Yep, including me. Great.
Try leading posts with a statement, not a question.
Say that again.
So try when you're putting out a post,
Yep.
don't lead with a question, lead with a hook statement.
You're going to do a more dramatic hook?
Yeah.
Okay. A question can be a hook too. Have you ever struggled with weight loss programs in the past? That's a hook. So great. You're going to do statement, so dramatic statement. Yep. What else? Ready?
Action, action, action.
Okay. Action, action, action.
Action, action, action.
What are you going to do action-wise?
I'm gonna get to Colorado, baby.
Going to get to Colorado? How many are you going to get to Colorado?
Get to executive.
Get to executive and Colorado. Great. Excellent. What else? Do a couple more.
I am going to grow some balls and post on Facebook.
All right. Great. What are you going to post?
Well, I never posted about my 30-day weight loss, which was pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
just tell
I'm
everyone how
going
good it
to
was. Tell everyone how good it was.
9.5 kilos in 30 days.
Imagine if everyone got at their phone right now and they just recorded Maggie saying, I've lost 9 kilos in 30 days, and they tagged her in it on Instagram.
Woo!
And she could just share it all through. You want to do that?
Yes.
Come
Oh God.
on. Okay, Maggie, you're on. Just go. So I'll ask you the question. You can answer. Ready?
Wait.
Okay.
But how do
I'll
record it?
spotlight you, Maggie.
This is so stressful. All right.
There we go. All right. What's up, Maggie?
What's up? How you going?
I heard you're on this health system and you got some amazing results.
Sure did. Absolutely.
What were your results? Tell us. Give us the juice. What happened?
Went on the 30-day pack, followed it as you do, and 9.5 kilos down in 30 days. And
What? Holy smokes! Did you do any exercise?
Bit of walking here and there, but otherwise went to a netball training as usual.
Wow. So no
But
change in
nothing
exercise.
really.
Wow, there you go. So when was the last time you lost 9 kilos in 30 days?
Never.
Great. Excellent. So, how good's that? Well done. Congratulations.
So good. Thank you.
Awesome. Woo. That's so good. So there you go. Now, Maggie, you can still post your thing. I would encourage you to do that for sure. I'm sure Franny can help you with a post, but ChatGPT can craft a post for you pretty easy.
Yes, everyone's been giving me ideas, and like I know what I want to say. I'm just like hesitant, but I'm
Maggie, and share the link to your post in the group, and so we can all pour love on it when you post it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Righto, yep.
sure. Yep. What do you think scares you the most, Maggie? Because this is a common thing.
I live in a relatively small town, so I think it's the judgment that's holding me back.
Judgment that you've just lost 9 kilos?
Well, no, not that,
You
but
bitch!
like
I can't believe you. You lost 9 kilos. How dare you?
just like I don't know, like people are judgy, and there's like I don't know. I just think people my age will judge, but I did say to Franny, I got to not care about them, care about the people who think, oh my God, that's awesome. I want to do that too. That's what I focus on.
That's true. Yes. Have you ever heard the saying that you'll get judged no matter they'll judge you either which way?
Yes.
But if
so
you don't do it, they will not judge you, but we will judge you.
Fair point.
We'll say, "Please, that Maggie was a good young girl. What happened to her? Oh shit, I thought she had some courage. Oh, I was wrong." So we'll judge you anyway.
Oh yeah, got me there.
And not you. We all will judge everybody we encounter. People judge me. Like, they'll judge you anyway. It's just, what judgment do you want them to have of you?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. And I know what's waiting for you on the other side of fear. Absolute liberation. You know how good it is not to worry about what people think of you?
Yeah, that'd be quite nice.
You ever see those people you ever see those people bound through life like nothing really matters to them and it irritates you?
Mm-hmm.
They're free of what people think about them almost, right? Now, you don't have to get so crazy that you end up, walking down Cabell Avenue naked, but, to a point, it's nice not to have people judge you for things you know inside of you aren't true, okay? So there you go. Oh my goodness. Great. So Maggie's going to go on post. And as a result of that, she's probably going to get some points, double points. She's probably going to win a trip to Colorado because she gets on the other side of fear. I'm sure Franny can help you enroll 10 people. 10, Franny. That's double points. Get some consultants, get it to Colorado. Mission. Only if you want to win a free trip. Okay. Rightio, it's never going to be this easy ever again. It's wide open, 5 enrollments, double points, get a consultant or 2, go for it. Time to play big. This is the week. Everything and anything you've ever got, post a lot, message a lot, go through your entire Facebook. Now, if you're ever going to go through your Facebook friends list from A to Z, this is the week. If you're ever going to do it, now's the chance. Now's the time. All right, excellent. So the homework is going to be, we've got the Biohack Masterclass coming up. Now, I canceled the other one the other day because no one was on it. And I just did that because it's not for me. I don't enroll people through the Biohack Masterclass anymore. I used to. I can, but I just don't. I enroll them into the Opportunity webinar. Me personally. But most people, I would say 99% of the team, enroll through the Rediscover webinar. So I would say we're going to run it at February 25th, 5:30 p.m., February 26th, 9:30 a.m. for the Americans and North Americans, Canadians, February 26th, again at 5:30 p.m. So there's 3 coming up. We're going to facilitate them so that you can bring someone to the live experience because there's a chance they're going to enroll because there's more scarcity, more urgency. It's live and interactive. It's fun. So here's how you invite to the live masterclass. It's exactly the same as how you would do it normally, but instead of adding them to the Facebook group and tagging them, you send them biohackmasterclass.com and you get them to register. That's it. That's the only difference. And if they don't make it, then of course there's 3. So I didn't make it. The cat's brothers, cousins died. So if that's the case, then don't worry. There's one tomorrow morning at 9:30. Okay, I missed that one too. Oh, don't worry. There's another one tonight at 5:30. It's the last one though. So once it's done, it's done. So don't miss it. And hopefully that just gets you enrolling your 2 to graduate from Side Hustle School, which is why we're facilitating them. And get you more points for Colorado. So how many of you would like to come to that and see how that's done? Great, excellent. If you can just bring someone, jump on, anyone, just say, I just need one person to sit there in the seat and listen to this crazy person talk. Can you be that person for me? However which way. And if how many of you just recently enrolled customers? Excellent. Invite them to it and get them to invite 1 or 2 of their friends. Hey, do you know anyone who wants to do this? Yeah, my sister, my brother. Great, come along to the webinar. Does that make sense? Awesome. So where do you send them one to invite them?
Biohack.com.
Huh? Biohackmasterclass.com. Yep, that's it. Awesome. Great. So the homework is to send 20 people the invitation to the masterclass and get 1 enrollment. That's the homework task, is to get an enrollment. Okay. If you don't complete the homework task this week, we're going to have to remove you from Side Hustle School. Oh. How many of you just instantly hated me then? I'm only kidding. That's how we used to run it. We might run it like that next time. So yeah, this week you can stay in. I'm just kidding. Just enroll 1 person and send 20 invitations out this week, okay? And then we'll see you next week for the next training, week 5, and then week 6, and then we're done. You'll be at the end, and then we get into Thrive and we start all over again. So, okay, any questions?
Yes, just sorry, I was away on the weekend, Lloyd. I probably tried to highlight to you. Best way to set up a card is on a PC. Is that right, Alicia?
Yes. If you stay on, Carlo, when this call ends, I'll share my screen, or you share your screen and we can walk through it right now over the next 10 minutes.
Oh, aren't you a gem? All right, that'd be great.
All right.
Thank you.
Great. All right, awesome. So other than Carlo, Adios. Have a successful week. If you want a t-shirt, let Alicia know. And we'll see you next week for, can you answer Aaron's question? What was Aaron's question? Do you send masterclass as a referral ask? Well,
is that what we're sending on the referral ask?
Well,
or is it just people who lean in?
No. Like, so let's just get very clear. The referral ask is to get people leaning in who are interested. At that point, what's the next step in the process?
Well, that's then the group, but now we're going to invite them to the
Right, but wait, when someone says I'm interested, you just send them straight to the group and tag them, or do you do
No,
one?
you ask them all the questions.
Right, yeah, exactly. So you just go to, I'm interested, cool. Would it be okay if I ask a couple quick questions, see if it's a good fit? What are you wanting to achieve? Why do you want to achieve it? What's stopping you from achieving that? If I could show you a simple way where you could do this and get the same results as me, would that help you? Yes, it would. Great. Would you be open to jumping to the masterclass? Here's the link. So it's, did the link work okay? Did you register okay? Did you send your email okay? Awesome. See you on. You're on. That's what.
So we want to send out the referral to everybody going, are you interested in this product or
it's
the opportunity?
Well, the referral ask is, hey, not sure if you saw, but I lost this much weight in this with this new program. Not sure if it's for you, but curiously, do you know anyone who wants to get in shape? It's a referral ask. It's right there. You send that literal referral ask. Yeah. And look, if you've got someone who wants the opportunity and you think they'd be a good fit, ask them. If they say yes, just bring them to Thrive. That's it. Just let the Thrive event do all the heavy lifting for you, okay? The more people you can have, listen, I got to tell you this. The more people you get at Thrive, the faster you'll scale your business. The number of people you have at Thrive will be reflective of exactly how many cycles you have per week. So if you bring 5 people to Thrive, you're going to be on 5 cycles a week. If you bring 50 people to Thrive, you're going to have 50 cycles a week. So the amount of people you bring to Thrive will literally dictate your ability to scale the business. Fact. It's just like, it will just build belief like you will. It's just the best thing to do. So think about more than just one person, maybe 2 or 3 people you can bring to Thrive. It just circumvents the whole conversation about the program, the products, and the company for a whole year. So you could do it this way. You could talk to them about the whole program, products, and come into here for a whole year, or just bring them to Thrive. And they'll get an injection like it's just a whole another level, right? This is the best part about the business is the community. Cool. Hopefully that answers the question, Marie, for you, for Aaron. Raywin, yeah, you can invite them, Raywin. Yeah. Just when they start, they'll say ready to you. Send them your link and get them started. All good. All right, great. Good to see everyone. Sorry it went over tonight. Super excited to see you all. Kick ass for Colorado. And get your ticket to Thrive. Come along. Think about who you're going to bring. And, of course, we'll see you in the masterclass. And we'll see you next week for week 5 of Side Hustle School. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Adios.
Adios.